I have been crying all night and haven't slept. The moon asked me why I was awake. I told her your name and she dimmed her light. Even the stars closed their eyes for my sake. My pillow carries the scent of tears. The silence of the room breathes your name. The curtains move with ghostly whispers, and my heart still burns in the same flame. Every clock tick feels like a wound. Every breath feels like a storm. The world sleeps in velvet dreams, but I drown in thoughts of your form. Oh, beloved, the night has become a witness of the pain I can no longer hide. The walls of my palace echo your laughter, but I am hollow deep inside. My horse waits near the golden gate. He knows I will not ride tonight, for how can I gallop through the desert winds when my soul has lost its light? I have written your name on every star, so heaven knows whom I adore. But even angels weep when they see me, kneeling on my marble floor. The wind enters through my royal window and plays with the candle's flame, as if to say, she will not return, and I am the only one to blame. I remember your voice like sacred music. It once healed my restless heart, but now it haunts the corridors, where we swore we'd never part. You were the dream my eyes believed, the poetry my soul conceived. You were the sky that blessed my crown, the reason I never bowed down. Now my throne feels like a prison. My crown feels heavy as grief. Every gold piece reminds me of love, and how short-lived its relief. My falcons watch with solemn eyes. They too have stopped their flight. Even the desert feels your absence, as dawn refuses to show its light. O you who once called me your moon, now I'm but the shadow of that name. For what is a moon without its lover's gaze, but a cold reminder of flame? My tears are pearls lost in sand. My breath is prayer turned into ink. I speak to God through trembling words, asking why my heart must break. Love was my kingdom and you were my queen, but kingdoms fall in the quietest way. One word from you, one glance unseen, and empires crumble in disarray. I remember your perfume in the corridors, the soft echo of your gentle feet. Every corner of my palace whispers that love was once complete. The servants bow in silence now. They dare not mention your name, for every syllable burns like fire, and every silence feels the same. I walk beneath the chandelier of memories. Each crystal is a frozen tear. It glimmers when I think of you, then fades when pain draws near. I have been crying all night and haven't slept. Your shadow still stands by my bed. It looks at me with mercy and distance, as if love itself has fled. The poets who wrote about sorrow never felt the way I do tonight, for my sadness wears royal robes and walks in the absence of light. I pray to God for a single dawn, where your eyes meet mine again, where forgiveness falls like gentle rain, and love dissolves the pain. But heaven stays silent above. Even angels seem to hide. Perhaps they cannot bear the sight of a prince who weeps inside. O desert moon, you know my vow, that I shall love her till the end. Even if she walks another path, my soul will never bend. I have seen wars and storms subside, but not the tempest in my chest. For peace is something hearts forget, when they have loved and lost the best. Your silence is a sword of glass, cuts me slow, but never deep, because I want to feel the ache. I do not wish to fall asleep. The nightingale has stopped her song. She too mourns what love became. Her wings are heavy with unshed tears, and I whisper to her your name. I would trade the gold of 7 worlds to see your smile once more. For what is treasure, what is power, if the heart remains at war? I walk among the marble halls, where your laughter used to stay. Now echoes mock my loneliness, and dreams slowly decay. O my beloved, my unspoken prayer, my eyes ache from endless weep. Even the stars have turned away, for they know I do not sleep. The roses in my courtyard wilt, their petals dry from lack of grace. They too await the sound of joy that once bloomed in your embrace. I have been crying all night and haven't slept, counting your memories one by one. Each thought a spark, each sigh a flame, till the darkness consumes the sun. Even my horse lowers his head. He feels the sorrow of his king. He knows that love's defeat is heavier than any battle a man could win. The moonlight touches my trembling hands and turns my tears into silver beads, as if heaven itself were sculpting sorrow from the wounds that my heart bleeds. I whisper verses into the night, hoping your soul might hear my pain. For love like mine, though unreturned, still falls like holy rain. You were the reason I wrote poetry, the reason I feared the end. Now I write to an empty chair and pray that grief may bend. The sea inside me roars in silence. Each wave remembers your voice. You told me love was eternal once, but perhaps you had no choice. O moon of my heart, why did you fade? Why did dawn steal you away? You were my every heartbeat's prayer. Now prayers themselves decay. I have been crying all night and haven't slept. My mind a battlefield of dreams. Your eyes, your touch, your distant love are rivers breaking my seams. The palace lights flicker with sorrow. The maids whisper a holy name. They say even princes must cry when love becomes their flame. You were the breeze that kissed my face. Now storms dwell where calm once grew. O beloved, return if only to see what your absence has turned me into. My poetry lies unfinished now, each line a cry from broken soul. For how can ink describe a pain that swallows hearts whole? I lift my hands to God and plead, forgive her, Lord, if she forgot. For love was written in our fate. Even if she loves me not, the stars will fade, the night will end, but tears will still remain. For every drop upon my cheek is carved with your name. I have been crying all night and haven't slept. My eyes are oceans wide. My dreams are shattered glass of time. My heart, a place where ghosts reside. They say a prince must never cry, that tears are not for kings. But love bows even royal heads, and breaks their golden rings. The falcon perched upon my hand refuses flight tonight. Perhaps he too has felt my pain, and mourns with me in quiet light. I write your name upon the sand, but waves of fate erase it fast. Such is love, beautiful yet brief, a shadow that cannot last. Still I wait by the silver shore, for a glimpse of your returning sails. But the wind answers me instead, with echoes of my wails. I have been crying all night and haven't slept, and still the dawn won't rise. Perhaps the sun too feels my grief, and hides behind the skies. Your memory is a sacred wound. I wear it like a crown, for love that dies within a heart still reigns when all falls down. My soul is wrapped in royal blue, the color of endless pain. Yet through the storm of sleepless tears, your beauty still remains. Come back, O beloved of my heart, even if just in a dream. Let me see you once again, before life loses gleam. For I am not a prince tonight, but just a lover torn apart, a lonely poet in golden robes, with dust upon his heart. And so I whisper to the heavens high, while dawn breaks cold and deep. I have been crying all night and haven't slept, but for love like hers, who could sleep?